Welcome back to Lucid Trading. Welcome back, everybody. Hope you guys are having an awesome afternoon or morning for some people out there. I think for most people it should be morning right now. But yeah, welcome back to Jasper, Minahan, Alex, Mitch, Nandor, Dasha. Welcome back indeed for round 2 for today. I've been noticing that I don't know, for some reason I think there's a lot of how to say it is I think a lot of people are not really focusing on the stocks that they used to be focusing on. You know, we're talking like growth stocks, tech stocks. It's all about AMC, it's all about GME and just the retail stocks, which is it's fine by me, but I don't know how that's going to be ending up like. Maybe I'm a little jealous, you know, since AMC has been rallying and the stocks that we cover have been kind of stale. But you know what they say: what goes up must come down, what goes down must come up. And I do think tech and growth stocks are going to do fine throughout the coming months. But yeah, welcome to Belmont Capital. I think Belmont Capital doesn't exist anymore. I think I searched it the other time, but I don't think it exists anymore. I checked it out. It's now called Invextio, which is kind of funny. I think they deleted all the videos too. Yeah. That's kind of unfortunate because I like to kind of check out other YouTubers, you know what I mean? And apparently that guy quit or something. I don't know. It's really weird. Was a great channel. But yeah, I think the thumbnails do look a little bit like the Belmont Capital thumbnail. Hold up, I'm gonna just briefly fix something over here. Okay, yeah, okay, looks a lot better now. But yeah, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. This is the year of meme stocks. Forget everything else. I don't think so. I think a lot of people are going to get very, very hurt on the meme stocks. We're talking, you know, meme stocks like AMC, GME. There's plenty of people that are in those, and it's fun right now. It is fun while the roller coaster is going up. When it comes down, it's going to get very, very painful. It's just a matter of time. I got nothing against the people that are in AMC, GME. It's just be careful, you know, don't lose all your stuff on a meme stock. It's very embarrassing. But yeah, let me check what's happening here in the live chat. Guys, make sure you tap the like button. Smash that like button right here, right now. Would appreciate it a lot. There we go. There we go. Nice. One moment. Just briefly checking some things out. Gara, check CCIV. Yeah, CCIV is running. I mean, it makes sense. We have a merger coming up for CCIV. CCIV is going to become Lucid. So, understandably, it's skyrocketing. And we also have a lot of people in, you know, retail that have lots of money because they made a lot of money on AMC and GME and the meme stocks. And that's now being put to the more popular stocks like CCIV, Palantir, and many others. Palantir should be in the red, but they're up today. I think the predominant reason of Palantir being up today is probably because of the fact that we had AMC running up. Look what's happening. Dow Jones is going down 0.5 percentage point, while the Russell is going up 1.5 percentage points. Very interesting development that we've got over here. Incredibly interesting development. And this is happening prior to the CPI report. So it seems like people are not expecting a lot of... people are not expecting CPI to be that bad. Because why else would you see small caps go up as much as they have just the past couple weeks? That's a massive move, right? But we'll see. I think the CPI report will be quite definitive. The Apple WWDC is right now. Yeah, I saw it. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be like that special, honestly. The stock price certainly hasn't been moving much. If I take a look at the WWDC right now, let me see what they're looking at right now. Oh yeah, there are plenty of people streaming that. Hold up. Yeah, it's mostly software stuff, right? Not seeing significant updates for Apple, like new products that people could spend money on. No one cares about CPI report this time. I think people do care about the CPI report because if we are surprised, yeah, we've seen the worst already priced in, but it could get worse. We don't know. It could get much worse. I want to just briefly check lumber. I want to see how lumber is doing. Let's see. Yeah, so we've seen lumber skyrocket over the months, and it hit the top around 1,730. Then we have brief spikes, but it's holding up around 1,220. So it's not sitting at 1,700 anymore, all right, but still sitting pretty high. I mean, it's still sitting way higher than what we've seen in the past. And that's the same thing is true for any kind of commodity out there. Commodities are still sitting quite substantially higher than before. And it doesn't seem like it's going to stop. I think it's going to keep on going. However, what really is important is what is the rate at which these commodities go up in price? Is it going to exponentially go up, or is it just going to kind of come down and then eventually you'll see it go flat and start going down? Yeah, I don't think the WWDC is going to be that important for Apple stock. I thought maybe they would discuss something about the Apple glasses, some kind of new product or anything like that, but that has not been the case. Apple WWDC history move after it's down 5 years. I don't know. We'll see. What's happening with skills? Yeah, we said skills was going to come down at around $20. It's still sitting quite high, and it's moving. It's still moving up 9% today, sitting at 8.7 billion, and their revenue is around 230 million. Kind of funny. Skills is going up. C3.ai is sitting at 59.5. That's very peculiar. But then again, C3 has a lockup period expiration. So, yeah. There must be something happening for skills for it to be going up like this. I mean, it might be the Russell. I mean, the Russell's going up 1.5%, so that could be it. And it was already moving prior to this move. So we already had a significant move upwards on skills. And ARK also bought some skills. So, that is... I guess it's understandable that it's going up. Yet I still think it's going to fall down. I don't think it's going to keep going at the current pace that it's going. Especially looking at what happened. It recently hit 22.9. And it failed to go above that level. Looks like it is going to top out. Earnings is still far away. And CPI report coming out Thursday. So, although... weekly chart is looking very positive. So on skills, I'd say, given that the weekly is still looking quite positive, it might actually keep going. Can we look at Virgin Galactic? Yeah, we can look at Virgin Galactic, no problem. Let's see. Trend line. We might see a brief pullback, but honestly, weekly is still suggesting that it should be going up. So after a pullback, maybe go back to 25, 26 on skills. One sec. Right, so let's take a look at Virgin Galactic, right? So we were very, very bullish on Virgin Galactic. I made a video on Virgin Galactic. I told you guys how incredibly bullish I was several times on stream. And I don't know if you remember, I said that Virgin Galactic was going to go to roughly $30 to $35 if Wall Street bets would actually start buying the stock. And so this was prior to the downturn that we saw here for Virgin Galactic, where it went below $20. That's where I paper-handed most of my Virgin Galactic stock because they didn't give us a specific date for the test flight. Of course, they had the test flight. It was successful, which is very nice, but it became very uncertain very briefly. And so, yeah, so that was the reason I paper-handed, like, I think 75% of my position in Virgin Galactic. It went down. Even ARK, I think ARK sold at the bottom as well. So I was right there with ARK selling my Virgin Galactic stock. I had a couple stock left, but not significant amounts. And then so, you know, we saw Virgin Galactic shoot upwards the way it did. I think the major reason that happened was, one, we had a test flight. That test flight was successful. And then on top of that, we have Wall Street bets just coming and just buying the stock, causing a minor short squeeze in Virgin Galactic. So I think Virgin Galactic right now, as it is, it's in territory where I would say I don't think it makes sense for Virgin Galactic to go up much further, but it could certainly go up a little bit further. And yeah, I think that's the best wording for this. It's probably going to top out very soon. I don't see any reason why Virgin Galactic should be moving much higher than the current price. They're burning a lot of cash. They still don't quite have a roadmap to ever like really getting profitable. So that's going to happen down the road, right, with their space tourism. Although the weekly chart is indicating that the stock is going to go up more, which is quite interesting. So the weekly MACD is about to shoot to the upside, although it could also fail to do so. RSI is sitting at it's a little bit above neutral, and it's all going to depend on Wall Street bets at this point. And with some stocks like Palantir, same story. So yeah, it could shoot up higher. I think if it does, it will hit 41.5, fill the gap, and come back down. But if it's not the case, then I think it's going to pretty much come down here anyway. But I'm going to be optimistic. I'm going to say, hey, in the case where because right now we have Wall Street bets around AMC, GME, very active. They're buying stocks, Palantir, they're buying BlackBerry. If they start pushing Virgin Galactic, I think it could move to 41 before it tops out, and we'll see a sell-off commence right after. That would be my thought right now for Virgin Galactic. Although, I mean, currently we've seen it go up like 134%, which is quite nice too. One sec, I'm just briefly checking. Garrett, they're going to have one flight per month. Oh, somebody deleted that message, unfortunately. One sec. I don't know what is happening, but I have a feeling that whenever I upload a video right before I live stream, I think for some reason the live stream is actually not being posted out there. It's not notifying the subscribers, which is kind of strange. I have this problem whenever I upload videos. It's very, very frustrating because I had this morning as well, where I would pretty much upload a video right before the live stream, and I would have like quite a lot less people join in than regularly. I think part of it is due to AMC, but I think also part of it is due to the fact that I'm uploading videos. It's just really weird. It affects the algorithm, I think. Branson would fly around his birthday if all goes well. I think that would be really, really great. We also have, I think Jeff Bezos is going to, I think he's going to go to space as well, I think, in July. It's pretty cool. How much do you think Virgin Galactic will go up when they announce the Richard Branson flight? I have no idea. I don't know why that should have. I don't think the stock price should go up on that necessarily. Honestly, it could go up moderately. It's very hard to say how much it would go up. I think what you could see is a spike, right? So you could see a spike in the stock, and then come down afterwards. Maybe 20 or 30%. Tesla's jumping. Yeah, I saw Tesla started to really jump here. Oh, that was my OneDrive, apparently. Tesla's really taking off. Sitting at 595.5. It is still down half a percentage point, but there you go. So we had our move downwards. I think we hit 582, and then it started moving upwards. One sec. There we go. Yeah, Tesla's looking quite good. I think we'll see some good upside from here. Expecting it to go back to around $615, $620 on Tesla stock. So I would say that's looking quite great. NIO stock has been just on. It has been beating my expectation. It has been doing very, very well. If I say so myself. I mean, you can see this on the daily chart. Like the RSI spiking. I think it would be nice to grab the moving averages here. Let's see if we can grab the moving averages. All right. What a terrible time when we call a Tesla jump of 1%. Nah, it's good. Times are good. Times are not bad. Times would be very bad if the fundamentals of Tesla stock would corrode. That would be bad times. All right, let's see. Yeah. One moment. briefly checking something here. Nice. What the hell is Elon doing? He seems unconcerned with his billion-dollar company and more concerned with meme coins. Yeah, I have to admit, I mean, Elon has been, he has not been focusing that much on Tesla. Yeah. Maybe it's the stress. I mean, he could be stressed out. Could also be the case. I want to just briefly check Gary Black. I'm going to check Elon Musk's Twitter for a second. Yeah, I don't think he's... Yeah, he's just posting a lot of memes. He's posting a lot of memes. Or at least sharing a lot of memes on his Twitter. I mean, that's classic Elon. That's kind of what you sign up for when you buy Tesla stock. In all honesty. David Villa says, I am a strong Tesla stockholder, but I have to say Elon has shaken my confidence with his behavior. I've got the same exact problem. He's doing the same thing with me. I mean, so long as the fundamentals are not corroding, I think Tesla stock will be fine. They've got a great business and they're growing quite fast. They're projected to be growing even faster, or at least at the same pace that they're currently sitting at, and then just extrapolate that for the next coming years. All right, let's see. So you got Tesla sitting at 597.2. It's getting very close. Like, we're getting very close to the point that Tesla stock is going to be in the green. And what do we have here? NASDAQ. Yet the NASDAQ is not really moving that much. So it's just it's specific to Tesla, I would have to say, because it moved from 580 to 597. The NASDAQ didn't even move that much. CCIV still on its trajectory to the upside here. Nice. Gary, can you check ARK and ARK-G? I want to check ARK, no problem. We said ARK was going to fall, yet it did the exact opposite. That happens. We see that the MACD is about to cross. Interesting. Yeah, so we have a higher bottom. That's quite nice. Higher high. Well, not necessarily higher high. We had a lower high, but a higher bottom in comparison to this bottom. So that's good. Doesn't mean anything yet, but it does seem like ARK, looking at the weekly, is going the right direction. It's holding the 50-day moving average as well on the weekly chart. And it seems like once it hit like 107, 108, it bounced right back up. And the RSI is not even overbought, so I think there's lots of room to be running to the upside here. But yeah, we cannot underestimate what's going to happen here with the CPI report on Thursday. But it does seem like ARK will head up higher. Probably to the $115, $116 dollar level. So a couple dollars upwards. And then we'll see what happens after the 10th of June. Because then we have the actual CPI report come in. And that's... oof, it's gonna decide where things are gonna go. Pierre Viragu just reiterated $900 price target for Tesla. Who's Pierre Viragu? Is that a analyst? Oh, right. $900. Yeah. That's what they do, right? They want the stock price to go up, so they put out a higher price target. Yeah, Tesla is pumping right now. 597.8 at the moment. It's been a rough time for the Tesla stock, for the Tesla shareholders. It's been very rough. I mean, if you think about it, if you really think about this, going back here, we had a what is it? 38% downturn, then a move up to 28%, which was like not even half of the move that was down. Then another move down. And it's just like, it's been painful. However, at the end of the day, we're still holding trend, which is good. So long as we're holding trend, I'm not going to be... I will not lose hope here. So the technicals are not looking that bad. They're increasingly improving. But we have to take into account that we're going to get closer and closer to a severe downturn. And this could happen end of this month or potentially end of July. But it's going to happen. It's going to come down the road. And it's going to be obvious when it happens. It's like, oh, the MACD crossed. The stock plummeted 20%. Usually that happens at the end of the earnings cycle. So you have earnings come in, and right before earnings or right after earnings, it drops. So that could be the case. But that's quite far out. That would be in August. But yeah, that's currently what I'm seeing. In any case, it does seem like we'll kind of zoom back to $700. Uz coming in with a $3 donation, and Uz says, "Hey Gara, can you check Affirm, AFRM?" Affirm. I haven't checked that one. Thank you for that donation. I'll check it in a second. There we go. Yeah, what did we actually draw on this one? This was in March, right? It's been quite a long time ago. Let's see. It's very oversold. It's still very oversold. Daily chart is indicating that it hit the resistance, is pulling back right at the 20-day moving average. 15 billion market cap. Annual earnings of 509 million. Right. It's hard to say what's going on the daily. What's quite evident on the 4 hours is that we're seeing the MACD being crossed. Usually what then occurs after is we see a further pullback. Right. It's down about 10% from top to bottom. It's down 1% today. Yet the Russell's up. Nasdaq is going sideways. If we would use this trend, if we can use this trend properly here. There we go. If it consolidates right here, around $59 to $60, then we could say that it might actually bounce back up. Yeah, and that's the case because, you know, if you take a look at the weekly, RSI is indicating it's very oversold. Like, we're not, like, no kidding, it's really, really oversold. The price came down significantly. So, yeah. Although you would have to know the actual fundamentals to really know what's going to happen here. You know, I'm going to say it's going to probably hold up. And consolidate. Let's see what's the next level that we could look at. There we go. To around $70. I would say, yeah, $70 would be the next target. So that's if it consolidates right here. Let's say we have the CPI report come out on Thursday. It's going to be all good. No panic sell, no nothing. Then that would be my target, around $70 to the upside for the coming weeks. And if the CPI report is bad, I think it's going to go down all the way to $50. So it could go both ways at this moment, given that, you know, momentum is heading down on the 4-hour chart. It's very, very visible as well. Gara, you were wrong on first quarter delivery being low for Tesla. I don't understand. Could you elaborate? What do you mean by that? Adam Jonas, $1,275 price target. All top analysts have high price targets. Yeah. I said that the second quarter deliveries was going to be a record quarter, right? So there we go. Gary, can you please check Jivo? Promise is my last request for today. No problem. Yeah, so we said Jivo was going to reach $9. It initially went sideways and then reached it. It was kind of funny. All right, so what's happening with Jivo here? Let's actually look at this. There we go. One sec. There we go. So Jivo is, in my opinion, getting pretty darn close to hitting resistance. However, if we take a look at the weekly, yeah, that's not even close to crossing on the weekly. I mean, it could take like another month or half a month. I think it's ready for a big pullback, in all honesty. Yeah. So let's take a look at the 4 hours. So yeah, the 4-hour MACD actually shot up, like it shot up like a rocket. I don't know why that necessarily happened, because it does look like there was a reason behind it. It's up 19% today. Let me check the actual short interest on Jivo. It could have to do with the short interest on Jivo. Jivo short interest. If it's like above 20%, it's probably another squeeze. There you go. 12%. Huh. Might be a fundamental thing. I mean, it could be driven by fundamentals, honestly. Could very well be the fundamentals that are driving this move upwards on Jivo. Yeah, so I'm thinking about Jivo potentially coming down around $9.5 and then coming down all the way back to, I would say, to the $8. Initially, hit that lower range of this bullish trend. That would be, that's kind of what I'm seeing here. Now, it's a small market cap stock, and the Russell is on fire. It's up 1.4%. So the small market cap stocks are doing incredibly well today, which, you know, you can see that right here. It's up 19%. I think it might pull back tomorrow. Either pull back or go sideways. But it does seem like we're about to be hitting resistance on Jivo. Yeah, pretty much. Although it would make more sense for it to hit $10 and then pull back, because that is a strong resistance. Like, you can see how often it goes to $10 and then it pulls back. Yeah, maybe $10 would make more sense. You know what? $10. I think $10 is a stronger resistance, but it could pull back at any minute. It could maybe hit $10 and then jump back down. So maybe another 10%. Could be possible. One sec. You ignored PLTR and C3 after hyping up. No, that's not the case. I'm talking about Palantir, C3 all the time. Everybody should know this about me. But C3.ai, we predicted this downturn. It's happening right now as we speak. There's not a whole lot interesting happening there. It's just a lockup period expiration. So sit around $60. And PLTR, I mean, I made a whole video about Palantir stock. If you want to watch that video, it's on my channel. It's right there. So we're not ignoring anything. We're covering everything and trying to cover as much as possible. Let's see. Been holding a 40% down position in BNGO for months. Oh wow, that's very painful. Yeah, BNGO is up 25% right now though. So you must have bought this stock at like, $12, maybe $14. That could be the case. Yeah, I think it will get back to that point, maybe at the end of this year, but it's gonna require some patience. Yeah, like you're gonna need to have like diamond hands, if you know what I mean. All right, check FTCH, please. Farfetch. Wow, I've not covered this stock in some time. Hold up. I think we got a couple donations. I saw it on my phone. Let's see. Oh yeah, there we go. Laura Gayhart came in with a 19.7 euro donation. Laura says, "You're my stock market god. I have to thank for all my profits. Could you check?" You're my stock market god. I have to thank for all my profits. Could you check BlackBerry? Thank you for the compliment. I appreciate it. That's really sweet. I'll be checking BlackBerry right here. Let's see. Although I want to cover this one as well, but BlackBerry, right? So with BlackBerry, it's been the same pattern that it always has been. It's just a pump and dump, right? Actually, I said this in the past. Amirali says, I don't know what's going on with my YouTube. I didn't get your live recommended. Yeah, so I've noticed this a lot. It seems like YouTube's algorithm doesn't recommend the live stream, even if you have subscribed and hit the notification bell, which is kind of strange. I don't know why that's the case. I think it might have to do with the fact that I've been uploading videos. Usually on the days that I upload videos, the algorithm really goes wacky. So apparently, I think it prefers if I either do videos or live streams. Been really looking into that. It's pretty much been the case. Yeah. I don't know. It's really, really weird. I don't know what to say about it, but if anybody else has had the same issue, let it be known. Was it difficult for you to actually see the live stream notification in your feed? Because I've definitely noticed a big difference. All right, let's go to BlackBerry. It's up 12%, sitting at 8.9 billion in market cap. Revenue has been very poor on an annual basis. Burning lots of money. I mean, what is this supposed to be, right? Yeah, I would stay clear from this. I don't know how far this could go. It all depends on the short interest. I also have turned on the bell for your channel, but still nothing was shown. That's weird. That is incredibly weird. There is a delay after release of video. Maybe it could be. What could be the case is that the videos get promoted, and then the live stream gets promoted. Peru Invest, haven't seen him in and around. Welcome back, Peru. Good afternoon, indeed. Apple event was yay. I don't know. I haven't checked the Apple event, but I bet it was all right. No notification. That's kind of strange. I'm gonna look it up right now. It's been really bugging me because yeah, I don't. It's just quite frustrating. Yeah, I think it happens because I'm uploading videos. So I upload a video before the live stream. And so, because YouTube wants to recommend the video and also recommend the live stream, I think it prefers to just recommend you the video. I think that's it, probably. Nothing really big behind it, but I'll have to be conscious of that, I guess. So it's nice to know, I guess. I mean, apparently if you upload a video and you want to live stream, it will prefer the it will send out the video, but it won't send out the live stream. Kind of interesting. Yeah, so BlackBerry. What do I think about BlackBerry? Yeah, I mean, it's going up huge, right? It's up 11.5% after it went down from $20 all the way to $13. And if I take a look at the short interest, It's 24%. So it actually might have to do. It might have to do the with the short interest. So the short interest is sitting at 24%, and it has been going up parabolic. So I'm just gonna assume right here this is probably partially a short squeeze. It could go higher. I mean, there's a lot of short interest in it. It's all going to depend on what the Wall Street Bets crew is going to do. I don't think it's to be taken much seriously. They probably want your followers to pay memberships. No, I don't think so. I think that's just how YouTube works. That's how the algorithm always has worked. I mean, there are not a lot of YouTubers that are going live and are also uploading every single day. I think usually it's either they upload a video or they go live. Some people in here need to give a thumbs up before Power Hour is coming around. Yeah, I have to agree with that, guys. Make sure you smash the like button. Power Hour is in about 9 minutes. So let's get to 100 likes. That would be really great. Yeah, I've been actually very worried about that because I want to upload videos. I really want to upload videos, but I see that it's affecting the live stream viewer count because people are not getting the notifications when I upload a video. They don't get the notifications of the live stream because apparently that's how it works. I'm gonna have to find a solution to this. It'll be fine. Apple event, was it a game changer? I don't think so. This, if it was a game changer, the stock price would have jumped. We didn't see that happen. I bet they were discussing a lot of software stuff. I'll be checking out the actual Apple event after the stream. I'll try to look into that. Let's see. C3 is back to $60, which is quite nice. AMC is still sitting quite high, sitting at 53.6, which I think AMC is still going to fall. It's just a matter of time. It's the problem is going to be that there's not enough. I don't think there's enough people to keep the stock higher than where it's currently at. They would have to, because you can like view it this way, as there's a lot of hype around the stock, it brings new people in. When the hype is fading away, which is right now what's happening, you will see that the stock price kind of stagnates because no hype means no new people coming in. And that's kind of what we're seeing here. We're seeing AMC stock slowly dying off now because the fundamentals are also not really being represented by the share price. Yeah. Which is kind of interesting because people were expecting AMC stock to be squeezing to 100,000. It's been a couple days now and we haven't seen that happen. One second. Here we go. Tesla breaks $600. We are getting... There we go. Tesla's positive. Let's go. That's amazing. So we're above $600 on Tesla stock, which is phenomenal. It's good. Very, very good stuff. Gara, don't underestimate the original apes. I mean, we'll see. I really hope for you guys that it goes to 100,000 because there's a lot of people in AMC right now, and if it goes down, it will be horrible for a lot of people. I don't want it to go down, but I do think that it's most likely going to come down. PLTR still sitting in the green. Tesla, oh my, look at that, up half a percentage point, $601.8. We released a video about this, explaining the whole mindset behind, or the whole thesis. It's looking quite good. AMC dropped 10% in 1 minute. That's manipulation at its finest. Oh, wow. Gara, what's the report you were talking about? Positive. The CPI report has not come out yet. It's going to come out Thursday. So we still have some time until then. But it does look like that report is going to be quite peculiar. Taka, I missed you all too. I was a little... Oh, okay. Yeah, I was wondering, Perry, you were gone for a bit there. 602.4 on Tesla stock. Yeah, the MACD is about to cross right there on the 4 hours, so that's very good. We're seeing some real positive momentum come in here. This is really nice. 4 minutes until power hour. I want you to smash the like button like never before. Let's get it going. Grace says, your channel could have been so much more popular, but you've been wrong about the markets lately. So much. If you could elaborate, I would love that. If anybody has any kind of critique, just let it be known in the live chat. I'll read it. Sure. I've never heard that before, but if that is the case, then that's unfortunate. I mean, I can't be right all the time. There had been a certain time period where I think it was around January. I think January, right? So around January, there was a massive, I would say, sentiment shift where if you would have said if you would pick any kind of tech or growth stock and you said it was going to go up, you would be wrong about that, like straight up wrong about that, because of the fact that yields started shooting up and everything. So at some point, it was like, yeah. What can you do about that? Like, you can't do a whole lot about that. It's a once in a decade event. You know, you don't see yields skyrocket like that usually. Could have maybe foreseen it coming, but let's see. I mean, I try to do my best on getting the momentum and the stock moves as right as possible. If you think I don't do well, give me some constructive feedback. I would appreciate that. Because just saying that somebody's not doing well, I mean, give me some examples. Like, I can give some examples, you know, like I probably messed up with C3.ai. I acknowledge that, you know. I said it was a great buy at $160. Sentiment shift happened. It dropped all the way to $47. I acknowledge it. I'm holding it. I'm holding my own mistake. Yet I don't think it's a mistake. I think maybe it forced me to just, you know, research the company better and see where it's going to go in the coming years. And I did that. And I'm very comfortable with holding C3.ai. I do think it's a stock that's going to do very well in the future. But that's just my opinion. 1 minute left until power hour. Guys, smash that like button. Let's go. 1 minute left. Tesla sitting at 602.2 and 602.5. It is still pushing up higher and higher and higher, which is really nice to be seeing. 1 sec. Let me just... There we go. All right. Any second now. And power hour is going to begin. Here we go. And power hour is coming in. Let's go. Alrighty, so we have that power hour template going for us. It's gonna look quite nice. You do it right, Gara. Tough market. It's been a rather tough market. I have to admit that. Use other software, not just TradingView. I really do prefer TradingView to other software that's out there. Neil says also, I think he makes mistakes due to having it live. He generally doesn't have much time when he's predicting this stuff live. Clover. Use more indicators. Sure. Gary, you made me enough money to change my car. You're 99.9% in the charts. Thanks you. I do my best. Gary, she may be a C3.ai bag holder. I'm trying to... Yeah, it could be. I mean, I understand it. I mean, if you're holding the bag on a stock, because I made a video on that, then it's understandable. Then again, I always say I'm not a financial advisor. Don't listen to me. Don't do what I'm saying. Just, take in account that it's just an opinion. Oh, there we go. All right, let's see what's happening here. We've got Tesla stock still sitting at 602, not quite moving much higher there. AMC sitting around 53.11, up 10.8%. I think the thing is, I think people get very, very bored very, very quickly because stocks have not really been doing anything for months now. And then comes along AMC stock, and they see that AMC stock goes up 30%, 40%, 90%, 100%. And of course that attracts retail, right? Retail traders love that. They were like, "Hey, I want to be part of that." What they don't realize is that while it's nice to see the stock go up like that, it's very hard to time it. You cannot time that stuff. It's almost like gambling, and that's kind of what I'm afraid of with AMC stock. It looks very attractive, but like, where do you buy? Where do you sell? You don't know. It's quite difficult to do that. It's Lucid Gang. Let's go. Yeah, exactly. Garrett, your thoughts on Grow Generation? Never heard of that. I think Microvision will dip down later this week. Your technical analysis helped me a lot, to be honest. Thanks. Appreciate it. Garrett, do you think BNGO will reach 9 soon? Probably soon, yeah. CMCSA, nice patron. It's the bottom in for Tesla. Any stock recommendations? Especially Apple is boring, goes sideways. Gary, do you think? Yes, it's been a very tough market. Gara, I got into BNG at $5 and now I'm up 60%. That is amazing. That is absolutely amazing. We covered BNGO. We said that it was going to bottom at $5. It briefly breached $5, but still, $5 was an entrance on BNGO. That's good on you, man, Alex. Lucid Gang, exactly. Tesla looking good. What do you think? I think Tesla is ready to go. It is ready to fly high. Honestly, it is ready to go. 4-hour MACD is about to cross. RSI about to jump hard. All the negative news priced into the stock. I think it's ready to go up another 5 percentage points, honestly. Most probably. You don't buy in here if you have any common sense. I don't know what you mean by that. Will stocks drop before CPI or after? What may Palantir do tomorrow? I think stocks are probably going to keep the way they're going. Although, it's quite interesting because it could be that people are expecting CPI not to be as bad. It could already be priced in, but yeah. We'll see. Oh, there you go. Tesla's jumping 604.4, up 0.9%. That is interesting. My portfolio is jumping on that, all right. It is going. It's going. Let's go. It's good stuff. Let's see, where was I with reading the chat? I think I should be reading the chat more often. I'm looking way too much at the chart and not actually at what the people are saying. You don't buy any. Let's see. Why is BNGO pumping like this? Short squeeze, that's why. Technical analysis on Bumble. We'll do that in a moment. Gara, do you think BNGO will reach 9 soon? Yeah. Gara, let the people have their fun with AMC. They're sticking it to the system. Do you think Palantir will have a breakout anytime soon? Yeah, I do think that is going to be a thing. I think Palantir is going to break out, but I think we'll see it pull back at first because it's just been very overextended. And it seems more likely that it would go back to a support, hold on to that support, and then shoot up. I would say shoot up to about 26, 27. Then you also have the probability of Palantir potentially shooting to, 31, maybe $32. If Wall Street Bets decides to just pump it up all the way, which has happened twice in the past. Huge run-ups. So we'll be looking at that down the road. I want to look at Tesla right now because it's moving quite fast at the moment. Let's delete all these lines and take a look at the 5 minutes. There we go. Gara, I had issues finding your live stream too. Well, lets me know you're live is the Discord. It's more accurate than the YouTube notifications. Everyone joined the Discord. I then have a question. This is a very, very important question. Hopefully everybody's listening. Okay, guys. Did you have trouble finding my live stream? Like, usually you get a notification. Did you have trouble finding the live stream in your feed on YouTube as a notification today? And was it only today? See, this is the important part. Was it only today, or has it been like this for a couple days? So only today or a couple days, right? Please let me know in the live chat, because if it's only today, then I might know what the root cause of the problem is. Yeah, so did you not get any notification today, or was it like this since last week? Please let me know in the live chat. Okay, interesting. Oh, that's really interesting. Yeah, only today it seems like. Yeah. If you have trouble, if you actually have trouble with that, make sure you hit the notification bell. But the problem is, I've actually heard from people that actually were subscribed, and also hit the notification bell, that they have that same problem. That's really interesting. The notification came, but the link didn't work. Only today. Only today. Okay, so it's been only today. I'll be reading the donations in a second. Don't you worry about that. I'll be reading that in a second. You know what? think Tesla China deliveries numbers going to leak. Oh, if that's the case, that could explain the jump in Tesla stock. When do you go live? I'm live twice a day, so it's before the market open and before the market close. I think it has more to do with the amount of time you spend watching stock-related stuff, then you get it on your feed more easily. That might be the case. But a lot of people actually have hit the notification bell, so they're supposed to get the notification, but they don't. Sometimes I can't find you in the afternoon session. Oh, that's really interesting. Sometimes I can't find you in the afternoon session. Yeah, I've heard that one often, actually, that the afternoon session... So I was wondering about that. I was like, well, what's happening? Because the afternoon session, it tends to be... it has a lower viewer rate. And I was like really wondering about this kind of stuff. But apparently YouTube's algorithm is really having an impact here. Because obviously, if you want to watch the live stream and you have the notifications on and you don't get a notification, it's very difficult to go to the actual live stream. But yeah, guys, I have a solution for this. If you have Discord, or if you don't have Discord, you should get Discord. It's absolutely amazing. You can join the Discord community. I notify everybody on Discord when I am live. So if you really like to get that notification, you can get it from Discord. Link is in the live chat. So hit it up. It's a free community where we talk about trading, investing, finance, etc. And I will be notifying everybody there when I'm live. But that's an interesting development, apparently. But yeah, most people have no problem, but some people do. Some people don't get the notification. Wow. I think it has to do with me uploading videos prior to the live stream. I think that might be the reason why this is happening, because last week we didn't have this problem. We definitely didn't have this problem. Once I was watching your recorded video for 15 minutes, assuming I'm in a live stream. Oh, that's kind of funny. CCIV continue to dump. Yeah, pump. Sorry. It is going to keep on pumping because there is a merger coming up. So, yeah, CCIV is going to keep going up. We'll see minor corrections, but it's going to keep going. Okay, so let's... I think it's time to read the notifications... sorry, the donations here. We have a donation coming in from Masras. It's a $5 donation, and he says, "I shorted Tesla at 593. What are your thoughts? Also, NIO." That's a painful one, because when Tesla stock goes up like this, it could potentially keep on going up. So that's a very dangerous position. If I were in that position, I would get the hell out. But that's just me. Tesla's sitting at 604 already, so it's moving up quite fast. And I think it's going to keep on going fast. That's my thoughts about that. Also, NIO. I'll take a look at NIO in a moment. But yeah, thanks for that, Mass. We have another donation from Inan Ajiba. It's a $2 donation, and Inan says, "What do you think about microvision?" Thank you. What I think about microvision? Yeah, so microvision has been pumping upwards again quite significantly, and it's hard to say what's happening with microvision. It's up 10%, sitting at a 3.5 billion market cap. They're burning cash, and they're overbought, right? So the stock is overbought right now. It's been used as a pump and dump for Wall Street bets, like many other meme stocks. Although MACD right now, I believe, is sitting at a level where I would consider it a level where it could dump. But then you look at the weekly MACD, and it jumped significantly there. So and it's not quite overbought there yet. It's hard to say. Looking at the 1 hour now. Right, so what's very evident with microvision is it moves kind of like that. Right, so I think it's more likely that it's going to dump right now and come back to the trend line. There we go. So in all likelihood, a move downwards, all the way downwards to $20 is what I'm foreseeing for microvision. If that is just a, let's say that's like an intermediate bottom, it could shoot it again to probably 26, 27. But right now, I think it's going to just head downwards to about $20. It seems like it's already starting to sell off, and I think we'll be pulling back even further. As you can see right here, MACD's about to cross on the 1 hour, on the 4 hours and 3 hour. It's sitting quite high, overbought. So yeah, unless something happens, fundamentally speaking, which at this moment I don't think necessarily that's going to be happening. Let's see, did we get another donation? Yeah, Erky Dryok coming in with a €3 donation and says, Gara, what stocks would you swing trade right now? Tesla stock. It's a good stock to be swing trading. Let me check Bumble, because some people wanted to see Bumble stock. And we were right about Bumble. That's amazing. That is just phenomenal. That is amazing. It's very satisfying to be able to think about a stock and put into a context where you can understand it properly, and then projecting what's next. And with Bumble, I mean, it's going as planned. It's heading downwards, which is kind of strange in a sense, because the Russell 2000 is jumping 1.6%, right? It's moving hard. So Bumble's going down. MACD is about to be crossed on the 4 hours. It seems like it's really going to come down all the way to 43.5 at this point. So it's pulling back, all right. So 43 could be possible. After that move, it's probably going to consolidate here, and then we'll see a move up back to the $53. That's going to take like a couple weeks time until we see that happen. You can see the 4 hours just about to breach, and so we're going to be sitting right there on Bumble stock. I think Bumble stock could be a great swing trade at $43. You also have, let's see. Oh my, look at that Tesla. Tesla's up 1.3%. It's sitting at 606.6. And this is just the beginning. The MACD is about to cross, so there's a lot more momentum building up here with Tesla stock. 607, 607.2. I mean, we made a video about Tesla today where we said that this was going to happen. So I'm very happy seeing this, because I mean, it's just you're seeing your technical analysis being validated in real time. Of course, I just could be lucky, but we've been right on this. We've been right too often for that to just be luck at this point. There's some expertise there, if I say so myself. But yeah, Tesla spiking. Another stock that's going to be a great swing trade is going to be, let's see. It depends. I mean, if you want a swing trade that's like 6 months, NIO is going to probably go back to $60. As CCIV, I mean, CCIV could go up much more. Although it's already sitting at 26, but I think it's going to go up to 30 and 30, just beyond $30 for sure, because there's a actual merger coming up, which basically means CCIV is going to be merging with Lucid Motors. Yeah, that is going to happen at around, I think, the 30th of June. So until then, this is going to be a great play. Could move all the way up to 30, maybe even higher than that. 40 would be like a stretch, but hey, you know what? It's a merger. I mean, people are very excited about it, and there's a lot of hype. Masras coming with a $3 donation and says, do you think the CPI will bring Tesla down? It could, but then again, I mean, it's a hard one. Yeah, I don't think it's going to do that. I don't think it's going to do that. It's about to cross the MACD. Usually when it crosses, it's like, that's it. Positive momentum is coming in, and the stock will just keep on going. So I don't think it's going to fall. If it falls, if we might have a situation where you might see Tesla stock fall from maybe 620 or 630 to 600 and 605. Something like that. I don't think it's going to fall back to 590, honestly. I'm very doubtful of that. I'll tell you that. One moment. Okay. Yeah. K Sava coming in with a €5 donation, and K Sava says, today my portfolio is green for the first time after February 2021. Thanks for your insights and sharing your knowledge. I appreciate that. That's just an amazing compliment. Thank you for the sweet words. This is why I do this for. Getting this kind of, I would say, influence on people's lives. Of course, I'm not trying to be a financial advisor. I'm not one. But just getting my opinion across, just out there, I think that's, if that benefits people, then that makes me very, very happy. And like I said in the past, it's all about patience. Stocks go up, stocks go down. But if you have, if the trend is on your side, if you know that a particular stock has great fundamentals, and you know that basically that the sentiment is negative right now, and that you're a bag holder right now, and that times would improve when the sentiment shifts again, it's just a matter of time. It's just patience and diamond hands, right? And that's the key to it. I mean, that's it. Like, if you can really master that, that's the key to making money in stocks. It's picking a great company with good fundamentals and saying, no, I'm not going to sell it. I'm not going to sell it at 30% loss, 20% loss, 40% loss. I will wait. I am patient. I believe in this company because I think it's going to grow X amount over the coming years. And then actually waiting and actually having patience. And that's like people are underestimating that. That's power. That's power right there. Having patience. So yeah, appreciate the donation. Catherine Chen, sorry if I didn't pronounce that well, came in with a £5 donation and says, Gara, can you take a look at VTNR, please? I'm shorting it and hopes to go below $5. Thank you. I'll check it out in a second. Patience and delusion are separated by the fine line. Exactly. You have to actually look at the fundamentals, do some proper research, and that's it, right? You're delusional means that you kind of haven't really done any research. You're just saying things out of the blue, and it doesn't make any sense. And despite that, you believe that it's going to go up. But if you do your research, if you know what's happening with the company, if you know what the growth trajectory is, the economic environment is, on top of that, I mean, things could disrupt it. The Fed could raise rates, but yet still, I would say, if you do your research, then and have patience. I think things should be fine. Enough about that rant. The VTNR. VTNR. Catherine is shorting VTNR. Vertex Energy. Let's see. We said it was going to move up and it's going to move down. And it didn't move down, but it did move up, so that's quite nice. Let's delete that. And I'm shorting in hopes goes below $5. $5 is right here. Ooh, $5 on VTNR. 454 million market cap. I mean, today the Russell's going up much. It's a lot. So no way it's going to go down today. Quarterly earnings are going up. Q1 2021 actually was profitable. And it went up by quite an amount. Yeah, I don't know about this. What kind of company is this? Industrial services, environmental services, engaged in the recycle of industrial waste streams and of specific commercial chemical products. The firm focuses on the recycle of used motor oil and other petroleum byproducts. And why did it spike? Aha. Oh wow. Vertex. It's yeah, I mean, you see the MACD is crossing right here. RSI is heading down slightly, but the price is still holding firm. Daily chart, it's very hard to say where it's gonna go back. I mean, I think it's gonna pull back all the way to 5. That would be insane. I mean, we've seen a sharp move up. I mean, would it correct 50%? Maybe. You're gonna have to have some patience with that one. If it does correct, it's gonna have to take. It's gonna take some time. Hold up. Let me check their quarterly. Why would it correct? I mean, they're doing well, right? The fundamentals are doing quite nice. Why would it correct 50%? Although the trend seems to be that it pulls back right before earnings. So it goes sideways until mid-earnings season, and then it pulls back. Would it pull back to $5? I don't think so. I think if you're lucky, maybe like in July, end of July, but yeah, so what I could see happen is like maybe moves up sideways like this and then kind of goes down for earnings like that. But I don't know why that would happen since Q1 earnings were amazing. And so the expectation now is that, hey, maybe it's gonna happen again. So I'm gonna give you like, okay, so maybe it could go down to $5, or maybe even below that. But I'm looking at end of July. We're looking end of July, so we see a massive spike. It goes sideways, and then it goes down right before earnings. Maybe. But in any other scenario, I don't think this is going to go back to $5. Very doubtful of this. But yeah, let's change topic. The Nasdaq is up 0.26%. That's good. It's one of the reasons why Tesla's up right now, because Nasdaq was red for some time. And yeah. NIO weekly chart. Hold up. I'm gonna check the live chat right here. CCIV above 35. It's possible. I do think it's possible. BIIB, Gara. I don't know. I'll check that out in a sec. Gara's the guru. Yeah. Sometimes people call me that. I'm like, I'm no guru. Everything I know is everything I know, anybody else can learn. It takes time, patience, some dedication, but it's something people can learn. And I think Guru is like, oh, you're special. No, I'm not trying to be special. I'm trying to just help people out here and have a good time as we cover stocks. NIO weekly chart, longing Tesla. Let's go. Tesla to the moon. Tesla to the moon. Clover's still pumping. I would get away. I would run away from Clover. That's just me. Let the trend be your friend. Indeed. I would run away from Clover. It's just pumping, right? So with Clover Health, yeah. Look, I said it was going to come down at around $10. It didn't come down, but it's going to come down. Now, if you look at the weekly chart, we're seeing a massive MACD cross. Like it's huge. We're now getting to levels where it's like hitting resistance. The main reason is going up 30% is also because there's a lot of short interest, so shorts are covering, making the stock price go up. After they covered, it's gonna go back down. So be very careful. If you're in Clover Health, if you bought at 7 and it's sitting at 11.7, I mean, personally, I think it's a great price to just take profit, just get out of there. Since it's hitting resistance right here, around $11. It could go up further. There's still short interest. But do know that at the end of this day, it's going to pull back really, really swiftly. It's going to very, very dangerous. So, yeah, you don't want to be stuck in Clover Health like that. Of course, I think long term it has a lot of potential. But right here, right now, I think Clover Health, as it's going up, 30%, it's just kind of dangerous. Oh yeah, hit the like button, by the way. Click that like button. Let's get that going. Let's feed that algorithm. Let's feed the algorithm right now, right here. Hit the like button. NIO's weekly is about to cross positively. Yes, we talked about this for weeks. And Tesla, look at that. Tesla sitting at $608, and is going to keep going. And it's going to hit $700, and every single hater is going to be scratching their head. 100%. I'm holding a boatload of Tesla shares. I bought like a boatload at 580, so I'm just having a great time here. Yeah, look at that. That is amazing. That is amazing. So yeah, NIO stock should be able to shoot up quite a significant amount here, and wow. I'm gonna have to see what's happening, or what happened in the past when we had a MACD cross like this. Yeah, it seems like it's gonna just go parabolic. Really does seem like that's the case. This is just assuming that the CPI data is not going to be bad, but we're conservative, right? So we're trying to be conservative here with the CPI data. Not expecting a whole lot of positivity because past months it's been quite horrible. But if the CPI data is good, expect NIO to just shoot up to like $50, like just straight up to 50. Yeah, at 45. Is a little bit of turbulence at 45. We're getting pretty darn close to hitting 45 though. So yeah. So that initial pullback that I was talking about, that did not happen. One sec, let me just Baidu thoughts. CCIV seller weight. I have 100 shares at $30. BNGO will go down. Your charts have been on point. Takes good skills, not just learning. Sold Clover at 10.9. Held since 14. Average down to 10 and run away. Hit the like indeed. Clover up 32%. All indices headed for green finish. Yeah. If you've made money thanks to Gara, hit that like button. Yeah, I mean, hit the like button regardless. Louis Magalon came in with a $5 donation and says, what do you think of BNGO, Bionano Genomics? I think it's a great company. I think they've got really, really good products. Yeah, BNGO, right? Right. Oh, sorry, I'm looking at Nano Dimension. Oh, oops. BNGO, yeah, that's... I think it's gonna pull back. We hit resistance. No, we didn't even hit resistance. Yeah, we were bullish, I would say, on Bionano Genomics, and right now, I would say we're getting close for a proper weekly MACD cross right there. And we're seeing the trend go up substantially on Bionano Genomics. But that's I think this push higher is mainly due to the fact that there's a lot of short interest. It pulled back quite swiftly after it hit $8.8. So, in all honesty, I think we're probably going to see this come down. As awful as that sounds. We could probably see it come down to about, let's see, moving averages. I mean, we've got the 2-day moving average right there. I'm looking at $7.2 because there's a gap right there. So, it could continue, right? If there's a lot of short interest, it could keep on squeezing. It's up 22% today, but it's already starting to pull back. So it could go all the way to that $7.2. Gara, PayPal is pending my donations. I have no idea why. Let me just briefly take a look at that then. See if I can figure out what's happening there. Oh, I have no idea. I mean, you would have to like really look into that with PayPal. Let's see. I am holding Tesla 2. Tesla to close above 2-day moving average. Hopefully. One moment. I'm just trying to read the chat here. I want to go back to Tesla. Oh no, Tesla's pulling back slightly. See if I can actually pop up the chat. That would be nice. So I can just pull up the chat right here. Fantastic. Okay, cool. So where were we? Tesla to close above 2-day moving average. Hopefully, yeah, it's gonna do fine. I don't think it's gonna go below 600. It's gonna keep on going up. Gara, SoFi, please. We'll take a look at SoFi in a second. CCIV to the moon. I agree. Netflix is going sharply up. Maybe short term, but I think long term it's gonna be Leonel says, Gara, I'm here. Tesla will fall. Go back. I don't think so. I don't think Tesla's gonna fall. It already fell. Gara, check Netflix. Your analysis is the most accurate from what I'm seeing. You should put your ideas for others to see on TradingView. Maybe one day. So, wait, hold up. What's happening with CCIV? Is it still? Oh my! It is still going up. It's up 9.4%, and it's sitting at 26.1. That is quite nice. This is what happens when retail has a little bit of money. Yep, made 60% profit Thanks to you on Clover. Thanks. Appreciate that comment, David. Apple slowly climbing back up. That's the problem. It's very slow because it's a massively big market cap. I just realized that you were actually posting afternoons because they've been missing a lot. Yeah, I've had that before where you're like, for some odd reason, YouTube just doesn't recommend the live stream. I don't know why. Even people that have hit that notification bell. Hey, Gara, good day today. Hopefully yours and everyone has a good day. Yeah, we're having a good day here. Netflix, please. Gara, can you do CRWD? Never heard of those. Yes, Gara's right. What do you reckon on NIO? The monthly's going down. Weekly about to go green. What are your thoughts? Will Xpeng continue on the upside? Where's Peru? Where's Peru? Right. Where is Peru? Elias MA coming in with a $5 donation and says, Gara, can you do CRWD and MCHP? Sure. Thank you for that donation. I'll go back to the chat in a second. Let me CRWD, CrowdStrike Holdings. Probably already covered this, right? Yeah, there you go. We've already covered this one in the past. We said it was going to pull back and then run up all the way, and it did run up. Didn't really pull back. CRWD, I think it's just not really been moving significantly. 49 billion market cap. That's kind of... it's not really strange, actually. If it's like a tech company, if it software, yeah, package software, there we go. Yeah, it's which engages in the version of cloud delivered solution for the next generation endpoint protection that offers cloud modules on its Falcon platform. Yeah, so CRWD, 49 billion market cap, annual revenue of 874. 2020 quarterly, it's been quite good. Although they lost a lot of money there. That's a lot of money they lost Q1. The frick? That's a lot. So, like, there's a massive difference because their revenue didn't even increase that much. Yeah. Like, weren't they about to go profitable? Oh my. Yeah, it's just difficult to say what's going to happen next, honestly. Weekly, I mean, the trend is, it's kind of indicating that we're still going to head up, in all honesty. And we're still, since February, since the tech and growth stocks came down, it's been coming down. So, might actually look something like that. So maybe pull back initially. It's really hard to say. I've got the feeling that it's that was about to pull back, and then you had this massive move catapulting it upwards on earnings. So that's an interesting, peculiar thing that happened there. Then again, it also means that we don't have a catalyst right now for CRWD. So I'm thinking about it to just pull back to the 190s. Could be completely wrong about this. I don't know much about the fundamentals of this company. But yeah, pull back to the around 190. And then after that, we'll see a resurgence, but initially pull back on this stock. It is cybersecurity. Oh, that's great. Gara, can you do commercials during the stream? I can, but I don't want to do that. Right. Gara, thoughts on a fourth stimulus package? White House is open to it. I've not really looked into that, but I would say it would be beneficial for the people, but I don't know if they're going to actually do that. I mean, there's been a lot of stimulus, right? Virgin Galactic, Gara, can you do commercial? SEM, keep running or pullback coming. It's cybersecurity. Netflix, please. I'm along. I'll take a look at Netflix. No problem. Let's take a look at Netflix. Yeah, so I think that Netflix, with its 220 billion market cap, they've benefited a lot from COVID, like a significant amount, and they have increasing competition, right? You got Disney Plus, Hulu, HBO, all of them, and I think Netflix is going to be dethroned. At least that's kind of what I'm thinking right now. They're losing a lot of series and movies. So, yeah. It's a very peculiar position. Weekly chart is indicating that it's going to be improving. I am going to say that we're going to have to listen to the monthly chart. What is the monthly chart telling us on Netflix stock? The monthly, if we use this trend line, this has been a rather reliable trend line. The monthly is crossing downwards. And so what does that mean? Generally speaking, when a stock or an asset crosses downwards on the MACD, the monthly, it pulls back a significant amount. And so history suggests that since the... let's just compare, right? So what happened last time the monthly crossed? We saw the stock actually go down by 45%. The time before that was in 2016. And it fell down 37%. Another time before that, it was about 35%. So let's just assume that Netflix stock from top to bottom is going to drop another... It's going to drop about 30 to 35%. It doesn't have to go in one way. It could zigzag around and drop 35%. So we're already down 20%. So if we would give it another 10% to the downside, it would take us to about 427 on Netflix stock. If we would assume the worst case, which is a 45 correction, it would be sitting at around 330. I'm going to say 35%, right? So let's just give 35%. It neatly comes back down to that trend line. So let's say from top to bottom it corrects 35%. It would be sitting at about $380. So I'm thinking Netflix is going to get back to 380 until they get their stuff together. Like maybe they bring out a new product, or they have to do something, right? Because their subscriber growth is going down significantly. And yeah, at least, yeah, their growth is going down significantly. So I'm pretty much looking at Netflix coming back to 380, 390. Might buy some shares when it does go back there. Keep in mind that was the top in 2019, so it's gonna come back to the top, like the previous top that we have seen, which is like, oh well, I mean that doesn't matter that much. But yeah, that's just my opinion on Netflix. Yeah, we got 10 minutes. By the way, we got 10 minutes left until Power Hour ends, and the market is going to close. So do make sure you hit the like button and you let me know which stocks you want me to cover. I've got a runny nose. Give me 1 second. Alrighty. Hey Gara, when do you think Tesla will reach $800? Probably Q3, around August, September. Probably. If that's not the time, it would be December. Have you checked Nano Dimension? I don't think I've checked Nano Dimension, have I? I did check BNGO for a moment. Yeah, PLTR is not hitting 25 yet. Yeah, I had my suspicions that it would have a tough time going to 25. But I do know it's probably going to be pulling back. The pullback is going to be real. Oh, wow. My nose is really running right now. 1 second. Uno momento. Yo, Gara, peep the monthly chart for Apple. Yeah, the monthly chart for Apple is looking not so good, I have to say. But in short term, this looks bullish, right? I mean, tomorrow, for example. Netflix for tomorrow. Yeah, I mean... let's see. Not really. Honestly, like, it's been very... Like, the price movement is very, very weak. Moves up just a couple dollars. I'm like, okay. No, I don't think it's been looking strong. Maybe at best it could briefly reach 500 and come back down, but still, it's in a very peculiar position. Apple at the moment range bound between 124 and 126. Also resistance at 127. It's been range bound. Yep. CCIV, yeah, look at that. CCIV is going up huge. From this bottom to this top, it's up more than 50%. So if you manage to catch some cheap CCIV shares, you have probably been benefiting a lot from that. It's been a run. Yeah, it's quite nice. Like I said, I'm expecting CCIV to go up much further, because the share price right now is not in a mode where it's like it's not trying to price in fundamentals. It's trying to price in the hype surrounding the merger that's going to come. So when the stock goes up right here, it's not at all an indication of where it's going to be sitting at after the merger. It's just a temporary swing that we're going to see for the merger as we get, as there's a lot of excitement around Lucid Motors and them becoming public. Google just hit 2,400 again. That's interesting. Yeah, Google is, it's so bullish. Back to CCIV. So, I mean, at this point, it's going to be quite hard to tell what's going to be going on here. But yeah, using just this channel right here, maybe that could give us any kind of indication. Sitting at 26.4, up 10.15%. This brings us to the good old days where CCIV just jumped like 30% in a day, like it was nothing. And so, yeah, that's that's kind of where we're at right now. So let's see. Yeah, the weekly MACD is close to breaching. And I think it's going to breach probably like a week before the merger. week and a half before the merger. You're going to see some significant volatility there. In all honesty. Let's see what's happening here in the live chat. How about CCL? Do you know about Apple having S&P 500? Gara, thanks. AMC to the moon, baby. AMC to the moon, yeah. CCIV to the moon. Do you have CCIV shares? No, I don't have any CCIV shares right now. Yeah, but it's very bullish. What happened? Did Tesla hit 610? I think somebody said that in the chat. No, not quite. It hit 608.4. It's unfortunate, but it pulled back right after. So it's up 1%. We're finally seeing some green with Tesla stock. Finally, and it's already leaving us. Sitting at 605. Oh, wow. One sec. Gara, please check Snowflake. Can you tell me more about the merger? Yeah, so Lucid Motors is a company, well-known EV company. They want to go public. CCIV is the SPAC. That's the special acquisition blank check, I think. That's going to bring them public by merging with that company. And so if you buy CCIV stock, you'll have Lucid Motors stock after the merger, because the ticker is going to switch and the market cap is going to change. But yeah, you'll own the stock in the company. That's the idea. And it's wild. Like, it's so popular. Everybody's talking about it right now. I'm telling you, the EV stocks, they're going to do so incredibly well in Q3, Q4. It's going to be unbelievable. It's going to be absolutely unbelievable. Nobody will see it coming. And when they do, they're going to be scratching their head because they didn't get in cheap. This is for Tesla. I mean, I've been saying, for example, with XPeng, like, guys, XPeng, it's so cheap. Was sitting at $22. Li Auto at $16. NIO was sitting at $30. Tesla, for that matter, hit like $5.40 at some point. Anybody that was able to actually capitalize on that, good job, because you don't get these kind of opportunities every day. We got 2 minutes left. We got 2 minutes left until the market's actually going to be closing here. And, yeah, so far, so good. How will the NASDAQ do this week will completely depend on the... I think it's going to do fine if the CPI report is not going to be bad. I think the NASDAQ is poised to be moving up, but it's all going to depend on that sneaky CPI report. So, yeah, 2 more minutes until the market closes, guys. There we go. Alrighty. One moment. All right. Yeah, the market is going to close any second here now. Oh boy. There we go. I want to check out where Tesla's going to close at. And the market is closed. That was it for today. Right. So the market is now closed. What a day. What a day indeed. Woo! Guys, make sure you have followed me on Instagram, Twitter, and make sure you join the Discord community where we are talking about stocks all the time. Link is in the description, so check that out. Yeah, so, oh man, I'm just perplexed at how the YouTube algorithm bring down the volume of the bell. I'm gonna have to do that. Cool. I'm just perplexed at how the YouTube algorithm works, because I've really noticed that certain functionalities of YouTube, for example, since I've been using the planned live streams, it's been affecting. It has been affecting the viewer count, just everything, pretty much everything, and it's not just that. It's like uploading videos and live streams at the same time. That had a significant impact as well. So I'm gonna have to really figure out how that works, because try market recap videos. I think I'll probably do that at some point, but you only get profits when you sell. But you gotta hold it for a long time to be able to profit on stocks. Alex says best day this month. Hope tomorrow keeps up. Might be. Who knows? Let's see. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out how this whole algorithm thing works. Gonna have to fix that. Yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. You guys are the best. I'll try to be uploading videos. I uploaded 2 videos today. I want to upload 2 videos a day along with the live streams. Hopefully it's not going to impact the actual live streams that much, because I do notice that it's impacting it slightly. So yeah, but I'll try to get that in. Thanks for watching. Like I said, make sure you join the Discord community. That's where I'm gonna be, and you can follow me. Link is in the description for that, for the Instagram and Twitter. Have a good day, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow. Once again, we're live twice a day, before the market opens and before the market closes. So cheers, everyone. Have a good one. Lucid Trading